There used to be this clothing store in Michigan called Mr. Allen's. What was it? 2 for $9. What was it? 29 or 2 for $50. It would be Mr. Allen's. Anybody from Michigan remember Mr. Allen's commercials? I think the store was actually in Detroit or something. We would see that store all the time. They be selling Tim's or anything else. 29 or 2 for $50. Somebody tell me they remember. Mr. Allen's. All right. Earphones on. Nah, it's official, baby. Yeah. Once the headphones come on, it's officially a podcast. Yeah. Otherwise, we just talking.
Yeah.
But when the headphones are on, it's a podcast.
Hey, when do you block people?
When?
Yeah. Like, you be like, yeah, it's time for me to block you.
It depends on the actions. Mm-hmm. What are they doing, male or female? And, it depends on, are they harassing me? Are they
just annoying? Peace? Just some other, okay, this dude is talking a lot.
Is it in the DMs or comments?
DMs.
I don't know. Has it gotten abrasive?
As in, just like, you are sending me things that doesn't even concern me at all. It's not even funny. It's just, hey, did you hear about, John Baker getting a colonoscopy?
Like I used to just use John Baker.
It was that person. It was John Baker, yo.
I don't know. Okay. I'm tripping on this mic. There we go. There we go. That's much better. I need y'all to come out and eat for what? Come out and eat for a free comedy show there. I hate this little heart thing right here, dude. You can't even move it out the way. Move this little heart thing. It's messing up everything.
Or what?
What you gonna do? Nothing. I don't know. You gotta block somebody when they're just disturbing your peace. If they're everywhere, damn near trolling, or it would just depend. It would just depend on how egregious is it though? What love you talking
It's not
about?
even annoying. It's just more so like, you are sending me way too much.
Did you
stuff.
ask them to stop sending you so much stuff?
No, because it's like, I know it is.
Hey man, you blowing up my inbox. I appreciate it, but I don't. It's a lot.
Yeah, it's like I know you just like, oh man, I just started following you, a huge fan of your work or blah blah blah, but then it's like, I don't know what I don't know if I should just ignore this person.
Have you responded to him at all?
I do like a laugh if it's actually funny, but I'm like, okay, I should have did that because I'm
already engaged.
Yeah,
already engaged, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you gotta worry about him killing you in the parking lot at night.
Yeah.
You're already there.
Yeah.
You're already in the murder zone. I block funny looking people. They're dangerous, hilarious. Is the block warranted? That doesn't sound like a block is warranted. But I would be like, if it bothers you that much, I'd be like, hey man, I appreciate your enthusiasm, bro, but this is a lot. It's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, it's mad annoying. It's weird because it's like, you 3 a.m. doing this.
3 a.m.
Stop. I'm the oldest. Of course I'm the
Oh shit. Oh boy.
I can explain.
I had a homie from high school sent me about 42 TikToks on IG. Had to block dude. Dang.
Crazy, dude.
Who y'all got in the playoffs? Playoffs.
We talking about playoffs.
Well, to answer Dion's question, I don't think you're on Blockworthy yet. What I would wait is to see if you have anything for sale and see if he buys anything. Show up at a show, spend some money. Then if they're just not spending money or they're not supporting you financially, then you get rid of them. Very straight from the book of a gold digger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got a gold digger and put it out there. What city you in? All right, I'm coming.
Right.
See if they pull up for $20. Hey, dude, we're working right now. What are you doing?
I'm promoting the business.
Calm down, all right? This guy's got you all wound up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry you can't carry the show.
He's all wound up, guys.
Let me tap dance for you. Incredible Hulk ass. Here we go.
It's called Lackaroni and Chaz, not Chazaroni and Chaz.
I got to tell you this incredible story.
Okay. Oh.
This is not my story. This is a story that I heard today.
Okay.
It was on Big Boy in the Morning.
Okay.
And it was incredible ways of how you met your spouse.
Okay.
Right?
Hit me.
Dude said he reached out to this girl on Instagram. He DM'd her. We kicked it off for 3 weeks. You know, she said, I want to see you. He flew her out, and he said he thought it was gonna be like a smash thing. And he had told her, "Oh man, you ain't gonna believe this. He was homeless.
Oh.
He was homeless. So what he did was."
Sounds like why he's homeless. He makes bad financial decisions.
Yeah,
Here.
he flew her out.
He
flew her out. He said, "You ain't gonna believe this. My apartment is flooded.
Okay.
So, do you mind of us staying in this Motel 8 or Super 6, whatever it's called? Which one? It's a little motel, right?" Mm. She did, and he went to work. He only had enough money for a one-way ticket.
Okay.
So every morning, he would leave her really cheap meals for her to eat while he went to work. So he kept going to work, so he had enough money to fly her back home.
Okay.
So she was there for I think he said she was there for like 4 days.
Okay.
And he had made enough money to fly her back. He said, but the whole time he gave her the time of her life. But you know what I'm saying, he just kept lying about his apartment. She flew back. She's like, you know what? I really, really like you. And she's like, and I know this is a lot, but I would love to spend the rest of my life with you.
Oh, wow. After 3 weeks, 4 days?
And then she
was killing
packed
it.
up her stuff 5 months later, and she came back, and he had said, I'm letting you know, before she came back, I'm letting you know everything was not what it seemed to be. And she's like, I'm fine with that. I'm glad you're being honest. She flies back to LA. And he said she came in like at 6 a.m. He said by 5 p.m. they had got an apartment together.
Wow.
Yep. And, you know, she split the bills, and now they have 4 children together.
Wow.
Yep. Crazy story. Crazy. What is the odds of all this coming, you know?
You found a keeper. I bet he couldn't wait to get her pregnant. Gotta get her now. God. I'm in. Yes. How long have they been together now?
I don't know. But I just heard the story, and I was like, the fact that you lied, and, you know, just for a hit.
She saw something in me that I didn't see in myself.
Yeah. Because as soon as you had said, all right, listen, I was homeless this entire time.
Like, well, you had me out here, your dusty ass homeless?
Yeah, I was homeless. And
but I went to work.
I think he Ubered. He was sleeping on someone's couch, and when she came, apartment got flooded.
He just drive by. There it is. I think the workers must have just left.
Let me see what your apartment looks like.
Bring. Hold on. Hello, landlord. Hey, got what? Another week? This is outrageous.
I have a girl here.
Hey, you gonna pay me back some money for the days that you guys don't have my apartment ready? Tell you that much. Click.
She had to be young, man, because first of all, like, cool, you flew a girl out, but then you got to be like, we got to stay at this Motel 6 to, you know, for a smash.
Also, though, you said she came out, and how much time passed, and she said, I want to spend the rest of my life with you?
So she came here. She was here for like 4 or 5 days, and then she flew. He made enough money, like Ubering, that he flew her back home because he had a one-way ticket.
That's a dude who believes in himself. Because let me tell you something, man. To gamble on a one-way ticket is crazy.
Yeah.
He's just like, oh, how much are they? Oh, they went up.
Yeah. That's the power of vagina, dude. Because she must have did something that was like, it is great. It is so good. And he's like, I got to fly you out here.
Hey, man. That's probably, he's an idiot.
Yeah.
He's an idiot.
Yeah.
He said, oh, I'm going to manipulate her. Like, that's trash.
I mean, if she was like, I'm telling you, I want you, and I know you want me. I can't wait for us to make this happen. He's like, before you come out, I just want to let you know that I'm homeless. That wouldn't have worked. Like, think of one thing that you, when you are horny, you will. Let's talk about the positive of lying. Because there's no way you would have sold yourself like, hey, before you come out, before I fly you out, just know that I'm homeless.
Hey, man, the amount of lying you do when you're horny is crazy. It's crazy, dog.
Like, dude, do you love me? Yes. you like this, like, look. Yes. Let me know before I can rip this thing all of y'all. Because I can keep this later on. 100%. I love you.
Like,
huh? Yes, I love you.
homie.
Hey, it's nothing.
Oh.
There's a civil war going in your body if a girl says, wait. You be like, no. You be like, no. We're so close.
I just got to call. What kind of emergency is this? Is this something we can handle together? You need to call the police?
Like, my pants are down. You talking
Oh,
about,
my
wait?
goodness. Dog, good. I mean, great move on him.
Yeah.
Like, the gamble paid off.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Had an apartment end of day.
Yeah.
EOD, right?
Yeah.
Great move. And I bet he was like, this is too good to be true.
Right. And she just packed up everything and flew out here. No, didn't know nobody. That is wild. 4 kids together now.
That's great.
Yeah.
I never knew a love like this. That's great.
Sex can blind your reality.
But it doesn't sound like it was just sex because from her,
Yeah, you're right.
she. I mean, I want to know how long they were talking DM wise before she came out,
Yeah.
or like did they go
This
from
feels-
DMs to phone calls and
This was very pandemic-y. You know, during
Probably.
the pandemic, boy. During the pandemic, people were lonely, and I just wanted a companion. Mm-hmm. And tickets was mad cheap during the pandemic, man.
they said, please come here,
Man,
We'll pay you to fly.
I'll fly you out. Spirit, $27. It's the pandemic.
Can't pass that up.
Right.
Yeah, there was people, whole airplanes flying out with no people on there.
Yeah.
Man, that would be a hell of a movie. Hold on, let me. Oh, that's on the Book of Getting Money. What if you give him the warning and he blocks you?
What?
He said, "What if you give him the warning and he blocks you?" Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
With no hesitation, too. Man, that would be a hell of a movie. Pandemic was a shaky time for everybody.
Yeah.
Sure was. Jimmy Allen asks, who you got in the playoffs? Like doesn't
Now that all the superstars are gone, I would love to see some new young talent.
Okay.
I would love to see in the Western Conference for sure. I want to see OKC versus who's that young team? Oh, and Timberwolves. I was like, they're East, right?
That's West.
They're both West. Yeah, I want to see them two in the East because those are two hungry young talent.
Yep.
I want to see Boston win, dude. Cause it's like y'all been going to the finals.
I could care less if Boston ever.
Golly, give these a break. They've been number one for like the past.
It looks like the Knicks are about to fall apart.
Yeah,
There's too many injuries over there.
I forgot about the Pacers, man. I mean, I really like Hollenberg. Is it Halliburton?
Halliburton? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really like him.
He's
man.
a baller.
I feel like the Pacers should win for the sake of Jordan.
Why, Jordan?
Because Reggie Miller was their last hope, man. You know, that was his last hope. And then I don't know. Pacers doesn't seem exciting enough. I really like OKC now. And I really like the Timberwolves. I want the two of them to win.
Yeah, Pacers are mad boring. No one cares. It's Indiana. Who cares?
Yeah.
Sorry, Indiana. Who cares, guys? No one wants you to win.
Right.
No one ever wanted the Pistons to win.
Yeah.
Is this your city?
Yeah.
You got it. You want them to win, but
Let me tell you something though.
Hmm?
When the Clippers got eliminated,
You felt nothing.
this was the biggest night of hip hop, and no one even acknowledged it.
What happened?
This was the time when 3 diss tracks dropped,
Oh.
and I said, "Thank you." I was in pain, but at the same time, I was like, "What is happening in hip hop?"
They were like, "Dang man, who just dropped something?"
Yeah.
They was in a locker room listening.
Yeah, I was like, "Man, this is crazy." No one talked about it.
All right, who you got winning? Drake or Kendrick?
Definitely Kendrick.
That's crazy.
I would definitely say Kendrick. I think where Drake messed up at was not having a bop right after Kendrick's.
Yeah, you had to out hit him.
You got to have a.
This is
a
your
bigger-
territory.
Yeah, you got to have a bop. And at the end of Heart Part 4, you sound like you was crying. It's like he was crying, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know why we doing this anymore.
I would have
man.
danced if you wasn't tripling down some other bullshit.
He said, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
It was a good exercise. Like, it was over. It was a good exercise, though. It's like he was playing at 24. He's like, you young ones, boy. You young ones.
I was like, why would you have this in a
God
diss
damn.
track?
Okay.
Why would you have this in a diss track?
My boy.
As in, like, yo, that how you ended it? That was the cherry on top, Drake. That's how you ended.
Drake sounded tired.
He
dog.
sounded exhausted. This is how I know how Kendrick played. He got out schemed.
He did.
I promise you, I'm like 93% sure. Kendrick had those 4 tracks recorded before he even dropped the first one. And he just threw them out. And I'm sure when he said something like, I can take this part out and just add that right there. Because I was like, there's no way you are dropping these tracks.
He took 2 weeks.
fast.
Remember, it was like 2 weeks and everyone was
Yeah.
waiting. And then he finally came. And
Hell
then he
yeah.
hit him again. And then within 4 days, it was
Right.
over.
And what I applied Drake is he acknowledged what was said in these diss tracks.
They both did.
No.
Kendrick did too on
But Family Matters?
yeah.
But I mean, you could just take one. That was the very end of
I
the
mean,
line.
you don't know
Yeah.
though. But
Yeah.
I think he had that beat ready.
Yeah.
And probably most of it.
Yeah.
I definitely had the pedophile stuff ready.
100%.
I know he had the A minor line
Man,
ready.
there's no way you wrote that in minutes. Right after.
A minor. Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, that's crazy.
Yeah. It's a bop, dude. It's a bop.
This is how I knew Kendrick won. Without even like guessing. I haven't heard a single diss track from Drake on anyone's speakers, on IG, in the NBA. I've heard of baseball, people walking up to They Not Like Us. It's been in NBA playoffs. It is killing.
Bop.
It is killing.
And you
It
know what
is
sucks is,
everywhere.
Kendrick, you got to capitalize off of this, bro. Keep making music.
Yeah.
Don't go away. Keep making music, Kendrick.
I'm like, come do your own award ceremony where you're putting a crown on or something. Just keep going.
Golly,
Just
dude.
do something.
Go on tour. And also, he didn't. So this is how I know he already wrote it. He didn't acknowledge nothing Drake said. He was just like, "Oh, you said I'm a wife beater. I'm not even going to acknowledge
He
it."
sure did skip that.
Drake was
Twice.
like, "Hey, I heard what you said, and this is not true." With blah blah blah. I was like, Drake, don't play that game. You got to play the same game you play. Just overlook. Why would your diss track be in defense?
But you know what? This is the best I've ever heard Drake.
Yeah.
I had so much more respect. Here's the thing though. Family Matters got outdid. It's a great diss track.
Yeah, it is.
Family Matters is a great diss track.
And
bro.
a video, and a visual.
Yeah, and he was murdered. Like in the very beginning, he's playing around, and then he gets in the 2 beat changes.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Drake was
Let me
firing.
get serious with y'all. real
I
quick.
said, "Hey, dude, that's
Yeah.
a great one."
Yeah.
I'm not even mad, bro. I was like, that's the best I've ever heard
Mm-hmm.
Drake rap. And then Kendrick just dropped the bomb, bro.
Yeah.
Also, I gave Drake points for playing Kendrick. He got played.
How?
I'm talking about there was no real daughter. He got finesse and stuff like that. He got played.
Yeah.
So
But also,
But he just had
I do like, he was like, "Hey, Whitney, hit me back. I promise you so much safer." Something like that.
hey, even the Hard Part 6, it wasn't bad. It was a
Right.
solid diss.
Just that
It's
intro.
too much. It was just
That outro.
even the outro, bro. It was just Kendrick already had the
A
streets.
bop.
Yeah,
He had a bop.
that mug went crazy.
Yeah. I heard it right when I was on the airplane. And I was like, oh, God.
Dude, I heard it in the car. Oh, it knocked. I said,
Yeah.
yo.
Yeah.
I said, oh, this is
Yeah.
a rap, dude. You can't. You got it. And then we dropped the Hard Part 6. I was like, You got to make more noise, dude.
Yeah. And what's great about the Heart Part 6, I don't know if, is there a Heart Part 5, 4, 3, 2, 1?
There's a Heart Part 5, but it's on Kendrick's album.
I know, but I'm just saying, like,
Oh, I don't think so.
Is that disrupting his little cycle of series?
I don't think so.
Because, Drake does the little, Calabasas at 313. So I thought it was kind of dope that he kind of jumped on the name of Los Angeles at 616.
No, it was all really good. It was really good. I was like, is it over? Are we done?
Yeah.
Is it? But somebody needs to come out and declare a winner.
We also gotta acknowledge this. And this is what people are overlooking. Like That came out. Mm-hmm. This was started it off. Like That, which was like a little jab at Drake and J. Cole, right? Mm-hmm. Drake didn't just acknowledge Kendrick. He did 15 right on his diss track. The big boss was Kendrick. Other was the side show.
He called Kendrick out by name
for sure.
Like, you on the clock? He actually that was after that.
No, that was
you're right.
Push Up. Push Up was after Like That, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he had a big Kendrick, I'm coming for you, right? And then Kendrick didn't come out. Then he had said, "Hey man, the AI track. Hey, where you at? I got some heat for you. Come on, man. Your heroes, is looking for you. Come on."
Also, Taylor Made was a solid diss.
It was a good track. And then Euphoria came out.
Fire.
6 minutes,
Fire.
right? Incredible.
Evisceration.
Right?
Yeah. Fire.
Drake no, Euphoria, and then Kendrick comes out with the Los Angeles or LA or something like that. 616, right? Mm-hmm. Which was just kind of like, hey,
you don't want this.
Right.
It's a warning shot.
Yeah. And then as soon as Drake retaliates from that back to back,
that's a Family Matters.
Family Matters.
Fire.
Yep.
But yet, smothered.
But he still did not hit Kendrick directly. He still did Abel. He still did Rick Ross. I was like, dude, focus on Kendrick. Stop trying to hit all these other. Stop. He said, Ricky called me. I got a BBL. Ricky said this. Metro. I was like, stop talking about the side.
Focus.
Focus on Kendrick.
Yeah.
He never gave Kendrick a direct except the last one. But that was too late and it was too smooth. And then right after Family Matters, that bop. And then Like Us came.
And he's
No.
Meet the Grams.
Meet the Grams.
Which, at the time, was like, whoa.
It was a dagger.
And because he had dropped it right, it was like 6 minutes after Family Matters. So he got smothered quick.
Crazy.
And then the rumor mill, we were like, oh, what? You got Drake, blah, blah. And you find out it's not true. Way too late.
Yeah.
Way too late.
Yeah.
It was like a week late. You find out it wasn't true.
Yeah.
And then, by that time, that next day, he had dropped They Not Like Us, and it was like, then 4 days, it was over.
Yeah. He got out schemed.
It feels like that's like one of those towns you saw, and it was like, yeah, man, it was burned down in 2024 rap riots. Here's an old Drake poster just in the room.
Drake ain't going nowhere, dude.
Well, no, you gotta see. Was what went too far? I don't know if it went too far, but both these cats were trying to end each other's careers.
Yeah.
With the hitting allegations and the pedophile allegations,
right.
You go like, hey, we're not just saying who's a better rapper anymore. Uh-huh. We're literally trying to ruin endorsements. We're trying to ruin deals. Like cats have deals.
Do you think it would be a good strategy if Drake was like, yo, we about to have my man Chaz here feed Kendrick some information and watch how he bite on it?
That's a great strategy.
And is that considered he winning?
I have to cancel out Meet the Grams.
Mm-hmm.
I go like, they don't even count no more, bro. You lost that round.
Yeah.
I like people say like Drake got swept and it's 4-0. I was like, it's not. It's not at all, because you literally have to take away Meet the Grams. If none of it's true and you got played, you look stupid for that. Yeah. You do.
Yeah.
He just had the nuclear bomb in the corner, like just waiting though.
Right.
Because then you were just like, who cares about Meet the Grams? Nobody's going back to Mr. Grams. Right. Meet the Grams.
Yeah.
Have you listened to it again since?
I forgot about it, honestly.
That's what happened.
Yeah. And it was a very sinister song.
Very haunting.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I think Kendrick must have got word, and then get boom. And Push-Ups was a good diss.
Push-Ups.
What is
I like Push-Ups
first person
more
shooter
than-
count as with that was Drake and Cole.
That wasn't really a diss. I mean, it was more like I'm the greatest because it's like you know, who to go, who to go. He's like, it's just you and Cole. You know, it was like that. So it was definitely like why is Kendrick in this conversation just you and Cole? They send a verse to me and they
Which
terrible.
one came
like,
first? Like that or
First
person shooter?
First person shooter. That's why. First of all, let's give Ice Cube some love.
Okay.
Because Ice Cube has gotten the best promo for Big 3
Why?
for 3 different songs.
What do you mean?
Because in first person shooter, he said
Okay.
Aubrey and me, or you know, we the Big 3 like we started the league. So that was the first acknowledgement. And then Kendrick's like, man, f the Big 3. It's just Big Me. Bop. And then Drake came back and said something about he's like, you know, you shouldn't be part of the Big 3, and I got video proof.
Oh, it's just Big D and there's video proof.
Yeah, right. So so you got definitely 3 songs of acknowledgement. Why do people keep saying Big 3?
Because it's trending.
Yeah. I forgot what I was saying before that. But yeah, first person shooter came out first, and Cole was just trying to like, hey, y'all keep saying who's the greatest MC? Is it me, Aubrey, or you know, is it K. Aubrey or me? And then Kendrick like, stop talking about me. Stop bringing my name up. It's just me.
Yeah, Kendrick wanted this.
Yeah.
But he wanted Drake.
Yeah.
He's like, Cole, I like you. Okay, move out the way.
Yeah.
I want Drake.
But so it really does come down to art. I said this on Daddy Issue. It really does come down to art because people don't like Drake's music. It's like a very clear. Drake is very clear in a lot of his music of like A B C D E F G. Kendrick is very like you know A F B. Like you're kind of like ooh he's doing the alphabet, but he's flipping it. So you got to figure out like oh you say you flip the alphabet. People like you like this basic ass. You like Drake, but then people like you like this complex music. Like he got bops. So it really like once you start to kind of like be a fan of somebody, it's hard to be like my hero is dying right now. I can't acknowledge that this is a bop.
Fight back, Doug.
Yeah.
I always think about that from Monique with the Doug Williams.
Yeah.
This is your fight back, Doug. Get him, Doug. It's like get him, Drake.
Yeah.
Being a Kendrick fan, I always just said this is the most respect I have for Drake. If Drake could rap like he did on Family Matters for an entire album, he's up there.
Yeah.
I go like, there's no. He had a fire line. And he was like, oh, maybe I'm Prince and you are Mike Jackson because you change it. He changed his face, something like he changed his features and want to be white, and you do these features and want to be white. I said, dog. Bars, bro. We're not gonna skip over Family Matters.
Yeah.
And I'm not a Drake fan by any means. We're not skipping over it.
Yeah.
He gets respect for that.
Right.
That was a good ass diss.
Absolutely.
I would say Family Matters was a better diss than Euphoria.
Yeah.
But it wasn't better than.
Come on,
Now,
man.
like,
I hate that push-ups got pushed back. Like nobody talk about push-ups no more.
That's too far gone.
It's
dog.
man, push-ups is a vibe.
And shout out to Drake for even starting off. He was like, "Hey, dude, I'm gonna start this off.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
It's game on."
It ain't that like we said, nah, come on back. Like, nah, you ain't gonna go away. You ain't gonna do that control shit and just go away for a long time. Come on back. Yeah, I think he definitely had Family Matters in the chamber, but he didn't think Kendrick had a lot more.
And that's fast too.
Yeah.
Kendrick dropped 3 within a day. Like within 24 hours, he dropped like 3 songs.
Yo.
Like, hey,
Yeah.
what's going on, bro? Yeah, I think it was closer than people give it credit for.
Absolutely.
I still want to say it was like 3-2 to Kendrick.
Yeah,
Kendrick definitely won.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the battle. I wish they paced themselves, but Kendrick just out strategized Drake, man. He did not know that he had that many songs in the chamber. I wish we had like every other day. Like, ooh, the track's coming.
Still going.
Yes.
Because Euphoria was better than Push Ups to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Euphoria is great. But he also had a chance to respond. The response should be better.
Right.
Right? Drake went first.
Yeah.
Here's my response. It should be better. Mm-hmm. And then he did the other one, 616 in LA. Mm-hmm. Right? Which was, okay. I go like, okay, what are we doing? Right?
Somebody's in your camp.
Right? And then he drops Family Matters, which was, well, I don't care what anyone says. It was a bomb. Mm-hmm. It was like, oh, this is fire. And then to Meet the Grams, right? Mm-hmm. And then you go, that put Kendrick on top again.
Right.
But you gotta cancel it out, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
And so then I go back, okay, and then and I like that's okay, and then kablooey.
Yeah. Mother wanna beat hope.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah, buddy.
He did a bigger song. It's gonna be a bigger diss track than Back to Back. Mm-hmm. It's a bigger diss track than Ether, as far as popularity.
Yeah.
Ether still gets credit for being like, the evisceration, but it wasn't.
It got way too many quotables, man.
Yeah.
And the beat by itself is a diss track. You can just take the lyrics off. It's a bop. Mm-hmm. It's.
What do you say? False allegations don't matter in a battle. I don't know if it's a false allegations, but if it's fed to him on purpose and you fell for it, then you got played.
Right.
Then you look like a sucker for that. So I give credit for that, because if you just hop on something, he's like, "Ooh, I got some heat," and it's like you ran right into the trap.
Right,
you fell for the old banana tailpipe.
It should have been something that could have been proven.
What?
As in, yes, calling him a pedophile, like being attracted to minors, is right up Drake's alley because people had said that. Mm-hmm. But you can't put that much fuel on.
That's a lot.
Yeah. So what you should have did was stayed with the child thing. Just kept it as another child thing, or something like things that you can prove. Like, listen, Kendrick's about to drop a track that's gonna say this. So as soon as he dropped that thing, you could have had the proof. Like, this is what happened. Like that. You can't feed into some things that people are already talking about.
Yeah, you can. What do you mean you can't feed into things that somebody are talking about?
So because you can't prove it. You cannot prove
that he's a pedophile?
No, as in I fed him this information.
Oh.
So
you're talking about for Drake feeding into Kendrick. So, he can't prove that he didn't?
Because no one believes that, no one cares about the truth when the lie is more entertaining.
Right.
So when you have a big allegation, make sure it's false and there's no way you can prove it.
Kendrick has to prove there's a child.
Right. Well, he can't.
He can't.
Right.
So if you can't prove there's a child, even if there's a child and that child's locked up in Siberia somewhere, you got to prove there's a child.
Right.
Kendrick doesn't have to prove Drake's a pedophile.
Why? Because
the pedophile tag carries. All you got to do is mention it, and it's carried forever.
Yeah.
People in the comments are already like, hey, "You support a pedophile?" It's like,
that's what I'm saying. He should have fed them that information, like because once people are gonna call him that, you gotta say something like, "I have a child," as in like, and it's like, prove it, because he should went with that, or I'm now dating Gabrielle Sidibe.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? As in like, that is something that's like, Drake is doing what? Now it's like, so I'm here with Gabrielle Sidibe. Is it true? No, it's not. So now that's like, I fed him this information. So it's like proof. Don't put more fuel on something that people are already talking about. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. The fight got sloppy quick, didn't it?
Huh?
I said their fight got sloppy quick, didn't it?
Like, why would you feed somebody this information that's gonna make you look bad? That bad.
Yeah.
You know?
As far as feeding about, I have a child,
feeding a child is fine because it's like the child or the mom can say, yeah, this is true. So that's the way he can kind of say, like, hey, if I have a child out there, please come out. Mother of this child, please come out. I have $1 million to give you, cash. So now it was like, he just making up stuff.
Just making up stuff.
The way Drake can win, he got to do a video with Whitney. And saying that yes, and Whitney's on the hook saying Kendrick beats me.
I do want to know if that's true or not.
Yeah,
I need some more information because everybody did skip. But also, dog, if you make big enough songs, nobody gives a what you do. That's been proven.
Yeah.
If you're a star, you're just like, so we smacked one girl.
Yeah.
What are we talking about? We gonna stop having music?
Yeah.
It took R. Kelly mad long to get caught up.
You know, what's his name? Still out, still making movies. Kevin, God, what's his name?
Holland,
No,
Gates,
American Beauty.
Costner,
No, what has the name?
Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey. He is still making music. I mean, movies.
Yeah, but he's
still
doing
producing.
like nothing's big anymore.
He ain't in jail though.
He's doing independent stuff, but he ain't doing no
He's doing
blockbuster
silent-
movies anymore. He
he
ain't on
is.
Showtime no more.
No, that dude. He has a whole documentary out right now.
About what?
His allegations about how
It's not what I would do.
Huh?
It's not what I would do.
What do you mean?
I want to make it I want to make a documentary about these allegations about me being this type of person.
A lot of people came up, had an interview. Somehow he's touching them and he's fondled them and proof and obviously they sued Kevin Spacey because he's the main. Netflix sued Kevin Spacey because it's like, hey, right when we was about to shoot season 5, 4, whatever, these allegations came out. You cost us a lot of money. Yeah. We had to do a lot of rewrites. Mm-hmm. All the people in production have to reshift and shape things. We have to kill you off. We're going to sue you for millions of dollars. Mm-hmm. Crazy.
Yeah.
And they won.
Yeah. They should.
They won.
There's one kid I want to murder because he got our show canceled for being an idiot.
Wow.
And, yeah.
Damn it, yo. It happens, man.
I was like, I could choke the life out of
this
guy. Your screen's dusty again. This is crazy.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. Just look at this.
Come on, man.
Boy, look at the blur.
Right, let me.
Kendrick mollywopped Drake. I think it was closer than people give it to. I think people just don't like Drake that much.
Yeah, the people don't like Drake. Dude.
But Drake was rapping his ass off.
I promise you,
I'm giving Drake credit for where credit's due. He put up a good fight.
Yeah.
Kendrick just outsmarted him.
If Baby Bash and Chingy partnered together to diss Kendrick Lamar, and there was fire disses.
They were like,
Chingy
and right there.
I don't like you, man. I just don't like you.
There'd be one dude like, actually, that was a song. Hey, it was chill. They'd be getting attacked. It was so bad. He started talking to Dude Family, BBL Dion, hilarious. BBL Dion. BBL Dion. Drake got swept for it. No, Drake overconfident. Drake was super confident on Family Matters. You did.
Yeah.
He thought he had a game. He thought he had it.
You did.
He thought he had it, bro.
I don't even drop no more tracks. What? You said there's a Meet the Grams came out.
He was like, oh man.
You know what's funny? The thing is, Drake had to listen to the music. Mm-hmm. So he's like, fuck. Like, you can't just like, I'm sure Kendrick was in his own mental space like, I'm ignoring all that. Don't play any of that. I don't care what he said. Drop the other track. Drop the other one.
And also, the thing about, there's two things that happened with Not Like Us. Not only was it dope because of the pedophile lines, right? But that whole walk down Atlanta he does with them with Drake was fire.
Oh, yes. Yes.
That was genius, bro.
Yes.
That with it right there, I was just like,
say you a colonizer.
Hey, dude.
Certified lover boy, certified pedophile.
Wow. That's a move.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I was just like,
he got too many quotables, man.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it was just, it's a beautiful match.
Yeah, it's a great song, dude.
What if Kendrick only made the one song? If he only did Not Like Us, would he have still won?
I think he would have.
Right?
Yeah. I like that one better than all the other three.
Dude, it was.
Yeah.
That was the one.
What if Kendrick had these in the chamber 10 years? Like, I hate Drake.
He's telling his Drake he's telling his song, not yet, baby.
He was on Big Boy in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Recently?
Maybe like a year or two ago, right when Mr. Morales, he said, how many songs do you have on the hard drive? He said, thousands. Mm-hmm. I just need to, that's like my diary. Mm-hmm. I just record songs, never release them. Every now and then I go back to kind of see if it still hits. Mm-hmm. He's like, I got thousands. So
I believe
he probably had a whole disc.
I believe he's gonna have that whole Tupac thing. Is that there's gonna be a ton of tracks. We'll never run out of Kendrick albums.
Right.
It'll always be some stuff. They just need a mix and then it'll come out. But I heard Michael Jackson still got songs out that they haven't played yet.
Wow.
So I mean, you hear that stuff.
Yeah.
I would do it. I need to start doing that with jokes. How many jokes do you think you got?
And it's recorded.
Meet the Grams is dark. Drake had a lot of missteps. Okay, 3-1. In hindsight, Cole was smart to bow out. People were on him. I wasn't tough on J. Cole. I got it. False allegations don't matter in a battle. They do. What's up, Spicy Original? Not like us was a slap for sure. It came back if it was false of him feeding Kendrick a lie. Wait, so he has a kid or he doesn't have a kid? Why would he feed him saying he's a pig? I don't think that was the thing he filed. I mean, he's fed him info. Definitely not the pedo stuff. Even if you take the daughter or verse out, Meet the Grams, it still hits. Drake's lies released, but it's important, dog. Everything matters in a battle. It's important. Drake's lies were least believable because he's a person Kendrick has been showing us. So, what's up, Lady B? He caught a live. It's been a minute. Hey, everyone. Hey, what's up, Kalani?
I want to know who
Who
Dave Free is.
He said he's his general manager of PG Lane, I'm assuming. When I first heard, I felt conflicted because I wanted to twerk, but it was this song I still twerked. Hilarious. He made all those songs in one day, report says. I can't see what that says. The little like heart buttons in a way.
Have any of y'all ever looked up Dave Free before?
Dave Free. Hands on the knees.
That was so random, so weird. Dave Free.
But then he went in. There were articles about the other kid back in 2015. So is there another kid or is there not? No one's saying, yes, this is true, this is not true. Where are these investigation journalists now? Did Kendrick beat his wife? I need answers. There's no answers.
So if here's a question. If Kendrick admits, yes, I did it and I need the help, did Drake win?
He can't get over the song, but it makes it closer.
Because
it makes it, because you said specifically that you had to drop new information on him.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That was a criteria you had. And then, because when I heard, I was like, not Kendrick.
Yeah.
No, he treats his... He was like, you know what I mean?
Because if he was like, I'm going to get ahead of this, but I was going to let you guys know I'm getting the help I need. Me and Whitney are not doing well in the house. This is why I moved to New York. Some allegations have said, and I need the help I need. Dave Free is the mother, is the father. Is the father of my child.
That swings some things, bro.
Now, what I said about Drake was out of hurt, and none of this stuff is true.
Then you're conceding.
Yeah.
Then you're conceding.
And now J. Cole was like, I told you. Drake knows everything. Drake is the Batman of the universe. You know how you ever seen the episode or the comic book when
I already know what you're gonna say.
Batman had a contingency for everybody.
So Superman, the kryptonite bullet, just in case.
Yeah, just in case you
got a pocket. This goes in your dome.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Seagull absolutely did work to it though. Y'all crazy. If girl, it's a bop. It's definitely a win for Cali.
Yeah.
That was big.
Yeah.
It's good times. I was so uninterested in the beginning of that beef.
I know you were, guys.
Like,
I sent it to you.
This guy doesn't care.
As soon as your boy responded,
like,
he said, "Oh, now I'm back.
Now I'm in." And then the next one, I was like, "Oh, we're back. Oh, we're here already."
Yeah.
When Kendrick dropped that second one, the 616 LA, I had no idea what he was talking about. Right. Then that was the first time I was like, I feel Dion right here. I don't know what Kendrick is talking about.
I'm about to fix this auto-tune.
The autofocus.
About a household without baby wipes. You wipe your butt without baby wipes?
It depends.
It depends, nigga.
You don't. Sometimes I don't have them.
You don't.
Sometimes we have them.
You don't wipe your butt.
But if we're out, then I go, I need a little tissue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what's worse. What I've had to do before.
Use a toilet seat?
No, I've definitely used the cardboard on toilet paper before. That's awful. Yeah. But there's been times when I'm like, you know what? Just gotta plug the hole, man. I just had to put some tissue in there and walk out.
What?
If I'm somewhere,
and
and I had to take a dump, and it's just like you're wiping, it's like, oh, it's one of those. You just gotta wash out. I'll just put some toilet paper and plug it
inside you. Is it leaking?
No, you just put it between your butt cheeks, and then you just go stand.
Why don't you throw it? Disperse it.
Are you listening to what I'm saying? Did you hear what I said?
But if you have toilet paper,
did you hear what I said though?
Keep doing.
Which part? What did you hear me?
You said I just plug it up and keep going.
What part did you hear me? Is that all you heard?
Sometimes in desperate situations,
if I'm wiping and it's not, and it's still,
yeah,
I would just take some toilet paper, squeeze it in between the cheeks, and then do whatever I have to do that day till I get home and shower.
Like a Band-Aid.
Yeah, like a Band-Aid. I just go like, you know what? We gotta plug the hole.
Why don't you just keep wiping?
You keep going. You're just like, there's more.
Oh boy,
this is.
Hey man.
Then you see the roll getting thin.
You sound like you got a boyfriend. So why is your booty hole so loose?
You never had a time when you dumped and you're just like, dang dog, it's still here.
That's the good thing about having baby wipes.
Well, sometimes you don't have wipes.
You gotta wet the toilet paper.
And especially if I'm out in public, if I'm at the gym,
you gotta wet the toilet paper.
Take a lot of dumps at the gym. But I'm not gonna go out there.
Yeah, I get it.
And go like, oh, we gotta plug the hole. There's a leak. Yeah. Plug the leak.
But you also you savage for, comfortably in the public.
I don't have a problem in public, bro. I didn't grow up where it was like, oh, I go like, yeah, these things are gross. If you can wipe it as much down and you can put your paper on.
I've definitely done it.
Yeah.
Desperately.
It's not my first option. I don't go like, can't wait to go take a dump. I'm gonna leave my house to go somewhere.
When I see,
but I don't take the risk. People are like, I gotta go home. I'm not taking that gamble.
When I see wet around the toilet,
it's always gross.
And you can smell from old people, like you be like, oh, and it's like, first of all, I give women all credit for being able to squat over toilets. Yep. I'm sitting no matter what.
I'll be hovering,
man. But to pull my pants down and to possibly get my pants or anything wet.
My biggest concern is I don't want my peen to touch any part of the bowl. You got to cup it. It's like me just put his own protective cup. Because if you touch the tip of the toilet bowl, you got to get a whole new. This isn't good anymore. You just got to get a whole new one.
I got hepatitis C. I got it.
Right on the tip.
Oh, boy.
Can you just cut this piece off? That's the only part that touched.
You ever been sitting on the toilet?
You got to do a penectomy.
You got to do a courtesy flush.
Oh, for sure.
And then you be like, oh, penis cold. That means the water's coming up. The water's coming up.
If it comes back, dunk your balls in.
Oh, boy.
You gotta be like, oh, man. Family that's decent. Okay, they had a great back and forth. What? A bidet eliminates the need for wipes and it's safe for your toilet. You know what? I got a bidet from this company called Tushy, who sponsored Daddy Issues. I've never hooked it up yet.
Give it to me.
Well, I mean, I say I'm gonna do it eventually, but we're just gonna hook it up, and they gave us a whole new toilet in our apartment or whatever.
What's it called?
Tushy.
Okay, I'll look it up.
And I don't know how much they are or anything.
Also, you supposed to sit on the toilet and you haven't moved with your legs up.
That's what I heard. I can't sit like that.
Yeah, because that's how our bodies were built when we were cavemen. When you sit down, you actually had to, and that allowed. So when you sit like that, your colon is straight down.
My knees don't allow that, so I don't.
You gotta have that preparation. No. So as in, like, it's a little stepping stool, so you can step on, and it will make you kind of get in that position where your colon is going straight down. When you sitting up like that, your bowels is like curving.
Is there like a back still? You're supposed to do it on your toilet? You're supposed to have your feet up like that? Like you're giving birth or you're getting your vagina checked?
Yeah.
You're in stirrups?
Somebody else, an OGBYN said it is better for a woman to give birth on their stomach. And they're coming out like doggy style. Mm-hmm. That's the only way I can say it. On your hands and your knees. Mm-hmm. It's better that way. But, a lot of women...
You're supposed to use like gravity or something like that.
Right. Mm-hmm. Right.
Well, what about the water birth? Is that better?
I mean, I don't want to answer for a woman. I'm assuming.
There's got to be a woman. I want to find out if there's a woman, I'm sure there are, who had the water birth versus the hospital birth and which one was better experience.
Right. Cheaper, I'm sure it's cheaper.
I'm sure they're both painful.
Yeah.
Hey, did we
Also-
talk about this? The baby flying down the river? Was that us? It was like if there was a river birth and they start. So we're going to have the baby in the river. And it's like, oh, somebody grab it.
They thought the baby was a fish. Like, hey, you have, where'd the baby go?
They just got to pull on the umbilical cord.
Oh, why don't we choose a rapid river?
It's just spinning around now because it got tangled up.
Oh boy, who's a person? Because there's always an evolution and then a trend to you should do this versus this, right? Because just think about like there were always water births, and it smells like, hey, why we got to be in the water? I want to be
Someone was like, "Ooh, it's water cold."
dry.
Winter babies. That's probably
Right.
what happened.
Yeah, and why isn't it not a prerequisite that everybody know how to do it?
You know what they should do?
What?
People should only be allowed to have babies like 1 month. Everybody has these kids. Okay,
1 month.
in the entire world. Okay, now you have a place where everybody's helping each other raise children at a very young age. Right, everybody spends a year there. Okay, this one village of where people raise. Because this is a very bad idea. On paper, it sounded like a great idea at the time, but it's too sporadic.
What do you mean?
Because people just have kids all the time.
Yeah.
It should be once a year people smash. Like
Oh.
like spawning.
Wow, that's
Like how
crazy.
salmon spawn.
But
once a year, you swim upstream to get some, right? And then that's it. And then it's like, all right, see y'all next year. Mating season. It should be a mating
It would be a
season.
jolt of a bunch of children, like a baby boom.
Every year.
Yeah, as in like, why is everybody's birthday in September?
Every September 15th, every year at the winter solstice is when everybody has children at the same time.
You ever thought about what month you were, was it constipated?
No.
What's it called?
Definitely not constipated.
Consumed? What is it? What's the word?
Consummated?
Consummated?
I think so,
Is it
right?
consummated?
Yeah. Nope. Never did the math
thought
on
about
that
that?
one. Nope.
Yeah.
Never went back and be like, okay, let me subtract 9 months.
It's like,
Which is
what y'all doing?
it's technically 10 months.
Yeah. Like, what was y'all doing? How did y'all meet? When he said, I'm not pulling out.
Yeah. Y'all laughing at. I'm hoping that really, really soon, dog, that we can I'm trying to homeschool the kid or something like that. Because I got vetoed last time. But I'm sick of waking up at 7 a.m.
To drop off the kid.
This is dumb.
She's 6 now, right?
I don't have to. She's 5. I don't have to be up early. I don't have
You're
to.
being a father, though.
Right.
Everything you're saying I don't have to do, you don't. But you're a father.
Right.
So you're doing it because you love her.
Well, I'm not doing
don't love
that
her.
because
Gotcha.
I love her. I go, there's other options than me waking up at 7 to take her to a school. Right? There's other options. And me waking up at 7 a.m., I'm tired of this.
So
I'm infuriated
in a perfect
every
world,
morning.
you waking her up at 7 a.m. to be homeschooled?
I'm not waking up not
So
at
how would you
7 at
homeschool
all.
her?
In a perfect world, we stay up to midnight hanging out playing video games every night. Okay? We wake
Dad,
up,
I don't want to play video games no more.
go to bed. We wake up at 10 a.m. We go work out, right? And then it's 11:30, 12. Then you start your day like a normal person. Then you start your day. I don't know how life starts before noon. It's crazy.
Yeah.
What world do we live in?
They did say schools were implemented and had this schedule due to the farming schedule of the time while the father was out there farming and everything was while pops is out there, mom is teaching the child.
Makes sense. And then it goes into the industry where people they go to work from 9 to 5.
Right.
I just go I didn't sign up for this life.
Honestly, man,
I hate it.
I really believe. I mean, I know you're gonna oppose to this, but college might be obsolete because everything we're teaching in the universities or colleges, you can learn online. I can get my BA, my associates, my masters.
Why would I disagree with this? I'm team
No,
this.
what I'm saying is you might disagree because I'm thinking why even go to school at all?
I'm with you.
But school is free, as in so what I'm saying is the government pays public schools money. So I'm like, that's why it keeps going on because the government's funding that. But when it comes to college, we have to pay. So I'm thinking like, this is gonna get to a point where people are like, I don't want to take my child to school. We can get our associates, because then they already got people skills as a child, you know.
Hey man, Izzy can learn more in 8 hours at home than she can at school for 8 hours.
Who's teaching her? You?
YouTube, Google. You stay and you watch these genius people all day long. You can just watch.
You can still do it.
We do it all the time. That's why, like, Izzy, I mean, she's only in TK. She's ahead of her class, but she should be. We're just like, you know, that's why we try to get into kindergarten this year, but because of her birthday and whatnot. I'm like, these things hold kids back. They hold them back.
Yeah. But, you know, we have to learn how to evolve with the times, man. And a lot of people's like, this is big business. Just like McDonald's and restaurants are not evolving with the times of inflation. Like, remember, people were surviving off of value meals. They took away value meals.
Did you guys have a Hot and Now growing up?
Like Little Caesars?
No. It was called Hot and Now.
Oh my God.
Anybody remember the place Hot and Now? Hot and Now was like a burger chain, but they would have like 29-cent hamburger, 39-cent cheeseburgers, bro. And then that's how we ate. We would just get all these, you know, burgers. We would kill them because you get $2 or $3 for $1.
Yeah.
And then one day they came back and it was like, nah, we've added 30% more beef to our patties, and the prices tripled and they went out of business fast.
Wow.
If this was the only that was hanging on, you guys are so cheap. Lines would be mad long.
White Castles, man. Like it sounds, even though this is the price of an actual burger, because it's just White Castle is one burger, just cut in 4 pieces. It sounds like a deal.
Right.
You be like, you mean to tell me I can get 4 tiny sliders for $1.69?
It's just fill up on bread.
Yeah.
That's all you're doing.
Yeah.
Fill up on this bread.
Yeah. And it's not even the best meat. It's just like flavorful cardboard.
I can't stand White Castle. I think it's horrible.
Yeah, but I love it. I hate it, but I love it. The little onions on it. And
I took Keanu last. He was like, y'all got a White Castle? I was like, oh.
Yeah. You must have lived off of it.
Me?
Yeah.
I hate it. I hardly ever ate it. It's gross.
Yeah. It's I wouldn't recommend it.
It smells like ass. As soon as you walk, it smells terrible.
I wouldn't recommend it, but it is my little whore.
It smells like old onions, bro.
Yeah.
It smells like sweaty socks when you walk in there.
Yeah. How you feel about Taco Bell?
Well,
Talk dirty.
Taco Bell is slightly above, but Del Taco beats them all.
Wow.
I got Del Taco way above Taco Bell. I wish Del Taco was more popular than, except for I don't know why they sell hamburgers or fries. Your ass. But Del Taco street tacos are solid. The chicken tacos are solid, and they had what did they have? They had they had something else that was solid. Also, El Pollo Loco has these double shell tacos. They had a new taco that they had, fire, or like double fried tacos or something like that, fire.
So
Taco Bell though is just
do you eat chalupas?
Not anymore, but I used to. I used to kill them.
Chalupas.
The snack wraps, I used to murder those. We used to call them crack wraps. I used to kill those.
Dude, I don't brag about Taco Bell at all. So here's the confession. All right, Dion be eating right. Okay. I went to go pick up my daughter last week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's back in LA.
Okay.
Eating clean like a mug all month.
Okay.
Due to that daddy issues episode. Right? I get to Louisiana, Monroe City. I'm trying to find healthier options. I get there 6 a.m. I'm driving. All I see is Bojangles. I see KFC. I see McDonald's, Burger King. I'm like, what? I'm on Google salad places, smoothie places. Nothing. They had mad Chick-fil-A's. I was like, everything is fried chicken.
Yeah.
So I was like,
welcome to the South.
So I said, damn it, dude. I got to check in my hotel, and I haven't eaten in 14 hours. So I was like, I got to get this just Taco Bell chalupa. And when I tell you, I ain't had that much in like 7 months. I said, oh, when I just melted, I was like, oh, like bread. This I ain't had bread in so long. I said, oh my God, this fried bread. It's a tortilla fried.
Yeah, it is good.
Oh, I was like, yes.
They have a great way of making bad food really good.
Yeah.
You like Taco Bell's like bottom tier, but it's always
Never bragging.
pretty solid.
It. You ever had those cinnamon twists?
Yeah, I used to. I haven't had one in forever. I guess that was my first intro to a churro.
Yeah.
But
you know what it is?
No, what is it?
It's like I don't know the name of the noodle, but it's like bow tie. It's the one that turns like this.
Okay.
And just fry it.
But it don't taste like noodly like that.
Why are you wait? Mm-hmm. So it's a fried turn. Like, I don't. What was it? It's not Angel. Which one is it?
What are you looking at? Oh,
my little noodles up there.
I don't know.
But it's the one that twists.
But they're bigger, aren't they?
I mean, because you got to fry it, they puff up.
Okay.
Because the grease gets inside of it. Then they add the cinnamon sugar to it.
They're really good though.
Yeah.
I remember being like, oh.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, it'll kill me. I think everything's gonna kill me now. Every food. I'm trying to think what I had for I had a cheat meal. Oh, we had Izzy had a homie over Saturday, so I had their pizza.
A homie over?
She had a friend over.
Girl or boy?
Girl.
Yes. And the parent is fine. Well, how would you feel if the parent was like, hey, since you in the house, bro, I can't allow my daughter to be over here.
Wait, what?
You offended?
Wait. If I was at
this
somebody
happened to me
else,
recently. So if the father came was like, oh,
well, we were at my place. So you're saying that if I was at
if he
somebody
came
else,
to drop his daughter off to you,
oh, okay.
it was like, hey, oh, are you Izzy's father? Mm-hmm. Oh man, I thought it was just Giovanna. So she can't sleep over, man.
I ain't want her to sleep over no way.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I got to go to work. I will be here to supervise, but I can't let her stay tonight.
Take your kid.
I know.
Bye.
Would you be offended?
Bye.
Huh?
Nah.
Yeah.
Offended about what?
As in, like, I don't know you, and I don't trust you around my daughter.
I don't trust your daughter around me. I don't know if this little thing.
What?
I don't know what she's gonna say. Yeah, he touched me. He was like, "Come on, dog."
Yeah.
That's very vague.
This happened to me.
I hang out with little kids.
My daughter had said, "There's this new indoor playground in like Barstow, somewhere far, like in Ontario or something." And it's like, Dad, can we go? I said, yeah, absolutely. This sounds fun to me. Let's do it. She's like, hey, can my friend so-and-so come too? I'm like, sure. And then we scheduled, like, okay, opens up at 10 o'clock. We're going to drive out about 9, get there about blah, blah, blah. I'll pick your friend up. And then my daughter texted me and was like, hey, so-and-so says she can't go because she didn't know I had a father.
That part's hilarious.
And I was like, should I be offended? No, I was like, well, I get it, man. I get it.
No, if you're just not going because I'm a male, I could care less.
Well, as in, I think she said something along the lines of Cadence's parent is going to take us, and then she's like, yeah, you can go. And then when father came about, I was like, oh, I didn't know he was a.
I'm the same. Father. My daughter can't go somewhere. I'm the exact same way.
Yeah.
When Izzy has homies, I never just watch them by myself. I'm like, hey, who?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. All my daughter's friends, I do the bow. Mm-hmm. If I do hug, it is one arm, like a pitcher.
You get a high five.
Well, as in, like, it's other people are here.
Long range. I could.
Yeah.
Hey. A high five is. You're right. Okay. No. Touch these kids.
Wait till you get older, though. I'm not saying like you should hug them, but I'm saying is like my daughter's friends are like 18 now, so they're adults. So we just had like a champagne party for one of my daughter's friends, and I was like, hey, she was like, hey, and I was like, a lot of witnesses here. Hey.
What's up, champ?
Yeah. What's up, champ? When she going for a hug,
hey,
would you reject a hug for an adult woman?
I've rejected the hugs now.
As an adult woman. I was like, hey, Chaz.
I've definitely done that.
Why is that?
It depends on who it is. Because some people say they know you and they don't. And so I've definitely been like, hey, how you doing? Shake your hand. Oh, okay.
I'm a hugger.
Nope, I'm a shaker.
Wow.
That I'm a hugger thing, dude. I do not care.
Yeah.
I don't know you. You're still a stranger.
That is your
woman.
intro of like this right here.
Hey, who cares? Who cares? I was fine before you, but be fine after
People don't
you.
respect boundaries, man. I get it. That's real.
Because
Because if I say I'm a shaker, I'm a handshaker, and if I'm a hugger, the person who say I'm a hugger should not be offended. It's like I just don't like the hug.
if you're like someone's family member, like, oh, this is yo's aunt.
Yeah.
Hey, you get a hug.
But what if she says I'm a shaker
Great.
and you come in hot?
I'm always gonna stick my hand out. I'm always gonna. My hand is out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I might give you one of these, like a hey, on an arm, handshake, arm. Yeah. Hey, double up on the hand.
Yeah.
But nah.
Yeah.
And also, even if I'm with yo, I especially don't hug women. I don't never want anyone to think something crazy. I just be like, what up? Not that she's ever said anything, but I'm always just like, oh man, it's too much. Unless you're one of the homies, you Kanisha.
That's crazy, dude. I can't think of the last time I shook a girl's hand.
That's crazy not to.
But also,
strangers.
It is crazy. But it's also
That's because you're in this culture. You guys just grab
man.
women by do whatever you want to do to them. Hey, baby. Hey.
like for sure for like a client or person I just met, for sure. Hey, welcome. I'm Dion. Blah blah blah, like that. Hey, how you doing? I heard a lot of good things about you, like that. But it's like, hey, I'm not gonna be like, hey.
Why not? Hey.
For the homie,
Look, you ever been with somebody and you gave them a hug that you know them? Hey, what's happening? This is my friend. I'm not hugging that person. Oh, hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
She's like, hey.
But you just helped my argument. For strangers, is like that. But if they say, hey, Chaz, this is so and so, I'm like, I do like one is like, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? But if they come in hot, like, hey, I will give them that.
You conform. You move your own boundaries.
I am a hugger. Even when it comes to guys, I'll do this, but I won't go up under their arms. I won't go up under their arms.
I'll give you a bro hug before I hug a girl.
Yeah.
I'll bro hug a stranger before I hug a woman, a stranger.
And what if he said,
You like that smell, bro? Go ahead, take a lick.
can we just stay here for a second?
I'm like, go ahead, come on, sniff it out, bro.
Yeah.
No. Spice says, did y'all see that male teacher that went viral for getting his hair braids taken down and passed by a bunch of female students?
Have you heard about this?
No.
So thank you, Spice. That's a great topic. We're going to end on this one. So there was a guy who he had his hair braided for a interview that he did for a,
He's a teacher.
He's a teacher. He had his hair braided for like an interview for the school or something like that. And then he had said, I'm getting my hair braided immediately after school. I don't know what his stipulations was. Like, I need as many people as possible, and it was girls, because they actually do this. They actually play with hair. He says, as many girls as possible to take my hair out, because immediately after this, I'm getting my hair braided again. So I gotta go home and wash it. So like the last 20 minutes of his class, a bunch of girls undoing his hair. And then he went viral because people was like, dude, that's weird. You got these little girls playing in your hair. And he was like, if I was a woman and they were taking out my hair, is that weird? So that was his argument of like he's like, you can see my hands. It was a camera on him, like he was doing like this, and all these girls like taking out his hair into an afro. So it sucks because he's a guy, and he just like I would have done it the day before, but the fact that I had this interview and I had to keep my hair down, and I didn't want to have an afro during this interview, that's going to be like, about for our school and stuff. What do you think?
Let me see. It was a bit cringe after I saw the actual video. I'm like, what's the reason for you recording if that was weird too?
Protecting himself.
I mean, that seemed like the smart move.
Yeah.
But if you thought it was that, if he did that in order to protect himself, then you shouldn't have done it, period. Right?
Well, you don't want somebody to say.
Well, I mean, I would be like, You know, but like to him, I mean, what I'm wondering is if he thought it'd be like a cool video to be like, yo, these are my students, you know, taking down my hair. Because honestly, and I'm big on protecting, but I'm like, I don't know if it's more of a, it feels like it's more of a cultural thing to do braids and unbraid hair. Like if she was braiding that seems
girls.
Braiding and unbraiding hair, especially with girls, seems way more innocent to me than, you know, if he was like, hey guys, turn around, I'm gonna change my clothes real quick. Or, I gotta get ready.
Yeah.
But I go like, and maybe just because like you grew up with it, bro. Like, how many times have we seen people get their hair braided at the, like, whether they're friends who come over or they're straight? Like, it's never been a thing where I thought that was any type of sexual behaviors on braiding hair. Like people have sat for hours and got their hair braided by family, friends, on the stoop somewhere. Like you're on a porch and somebody's braiding somebody's hair.
Yeah.
So,
and I think he gave him like some sort of stipulations, as like if you do this, you get like extra credit or something like that. So, I mean, is that sexual? Taking your hair out?
I mean, not to me at all. I mean, playing in my hair.
Yeah, that's different.
And then taking it and undoing braids are very different motions. Yeah, you give me a scalp massage. Like they're very different things. So I'm like, if it was all business, it doesn't sound that like if there was some girl just rubbing her hands on my head, I'd be like, hey.
So on the flip side, people were like, I think they were like, yo, if this was my daughter, and I heard that she was taking your hair out, I'm offended, which I get it.
Yeah. If it's a one-on-one, like when
one-on-one is it's big.
That's huge. But a group of girls doing girly things,
right?
It doesn't alarm me,
right?
Of this guy being like, yo, you a creep,
right?
Because even if it was Izzy and I'm like, hey, don't touch somebody's hair, I'd just be like, hey, don't.
And these are like teenagers. They're like 16, 17.
All right.
So and they were, I mean, I think they're totally fine with it because and coming off what Spicy said, I don't. She said, why would you do it at work? Because he said immediately after work, he had to get his hair braided again.
I would have a bigger problem with my daughter braiding his hair than unbraiding his hair.
What is the little mama? What the fuck you doing down there?
But they both seem really innocent to me, and I wonder if it's
school.
just because to the culture.
Yeah, that's his problem. But do you hear what he? Okay, I think she has offended. So what he said was he had an interview before this. He's like, I was gonna take my hair out the night before, but he said, oh, I'm interviewing for this school thing to talk about how good the school is. Okay, I keep my braids in because I wanted the interview to be with an afro. That's what he said. And he had said, as soon as the interview ended, he had said, hey girls, could you guys take my hair out because I'm about to get it braided afterwards. He said he should have did it afterwards.
I mean,
yeah,
it doesn't sound bad. But you just got to be super careful with anybody doing anything now.
Dude, this is a dope ass movie. I don't know this. Listen.
Okay.
Listen. Oh boy. I might just write this immediately. I'm giving y'all some exclusiveness.
Okay.
Ready for this? What if this backfires? As in, like, what if a girl was like, hey, Mr. Rogers, you gave me a C for social studies? Like, yeah, you ain't doing your work. He was like, I think you gave me an A. Like, what do you mean? You even came into class. You've been doing trash. Like, I'm going to tell the principal, you touched me, you fondled me, you did blah, blah, blah. If you don't give me my A, you going down. It's like, why would you do that? He was like, because I need my A. And as popular I am, and I got crazy numbers on social media, I would take you down. You would never work in the city again. It's good as premise, right?
That's he's got a killer. It's the only way. It's the only way that ends.
It's a great ass premise, right? Because there's no way you can get out of that.
Yeah,
you got to give her the A. It sucks because it's his word versus hers, and she will make it go viral. Because if she had the numbers, or she can say, hey, what if he does it, right? He give her the A. It's like, hey, Sarah, Tiffany, Steph, go and tell him this, and he gonna give us all A's.
I mean, it's a great idea. Don't get me wrong. I'm like, how you?
I hate this girl. I hate this girl I just made up. I hate this girl I just made up.
Gotta kill her, man.
What would you do if you're the teacher? Honestly. Cause you're not ready the first time. Cause you don't have the mic on you. You would have to set her up somehow. Like, why would you make me do this?
First, I'm like, get your ass out of my class. And then I'm like, we can call the principal in here right now. We can do all this together right now.
Yeah, you gotta get ahead of it.
Let's call.
You gotta get ahead of it.
I'll make the phone calls. We're going to do all this together.
You gotta get ahead
now.
of this. You gotta be like, I'll do it.
Let's doing this bullshit. Get your little dumb ass out of here.
Yeah, because the grades will prove that what I'm saying is true. Because, like, dude, she did not deserve no A. Because the thing is, this
now, if she had some kind of video to fake like she was doing stuff, but here's us here. It's like, wait a second.
She can pass out and have your friend listen. She pass out and have your friend record. When I fell on the ground, he fondled me. Here's the video proof of it happening.
Or even just putting her face on somebody else. This is my girlfriend's body, but it's my face. I AI'd it. You can do a lot of stuff now.
Yeah.
Oh man. Braids for grades. He could have paid extra for the hair braider to take it out.
Yeah, it's right. Who said that? That was a good one.
In middle school, it's not sexual, but it's a form of intimacy. I don't think it's a form of intimacy. You can go somewhere and pay somebody to get your hair braided or undone, and it's not intimacy. Right? I've never had an intimate moment with my barber.
Oh, okay. You go to the taper like that? Wow, that taper crazy.
Yeah, I just go like, it's not a fun, like playing in the hair.
Yeah,
yes,
different. Yeah,
but just working and doing all this.
I'm not even touching your scalp at this point.
we just.
I'm playing with accessories.
This is the work. We just getting out of there.
Yeah, whoever said you can pay the braider to a little bit more. I mean, what if he got the money?
Spicy said, nah. He said he had an interview. It was on Friday, so he had all weekend to take his braids down.
My bad.
Yeah, I mean, you know what's funny? But here's also where you get to. All right. There's no place to be a safe male where it involves being around children, or especially girls.
Yeah.
Like the safest thing you can do is never touch them, right?
Right.
And then, but like there is no, hey, how you doing today? You can't put your arm around them. You gotta always keep your distance, and that's the idea of a safe male, right? So I'm like, if he looks at his class as a safe space for a girl or for girls who are in that class, you don't get to be that. There's this dude, I can't remember his name, but I follow him, and he's like a teacher on IG, and he had like some girls came in. They're like, I'm your favorite. He's my favorite teacher, so of course we take his snacks, blah blah blah. And this one girl walked in. She was like, "Hey, chocolate," right? And I'm like, I go like, and he's just like, but they do these videos on purpose, right? So like the kids are a part of it and they all know it. But I'm also like, hey man, if you walking in calling your teacher chocolate, like you wild,
yeah,
right? And then
he posted it too.
Well, yeah, but it's like one of those trend videos of like, he's my favorite teacher, so I had to walk in, blah, 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 blah. But I'm also like, I'm really protective of the kid, right? So for me, my thing is like, I do not trust men. Men have failed women from the very beginning. Men have failed to protect women over and over and over again. So it's no surprise when women are hostile or even assume something more is going on because it's a history of the male pattern, right? It's 100% dude's fault for not protecting women from the very beginning and continue to fail them. It happens all the time. You don't want your child to be a part of that failure where somebody who was supposed to sign up for you to protect your child winds up hurting your child. So it's important that your kid knows that you just can't take that risk with people. It's just not worth the risk of having this teacher that we think is supposed to be okay. Other side of that is I should be a safe person for a girl to run to.
Right.
If I'm a teacher at a class and a girl is feeling a certain way and she's having an emotional breakdown, what's the form of comfort that you're allowed to give to a girl? You can't hug her. You have some tissue and be an ear. You know what I mean? But it's like, if some girl is crying and she's like, oh, I went to Mr. Blah blah Blah's class, he always makes me feel better. Are we in a a danger zone here? I like those things really get like sticky to me because I'm going like, well, how much of a male influence can you be to girls, especially in the school when you're supposed to be this role model and they're supposed to feel safe with you, blah blah blah, and you got to be the smash. But there's also dudes who try to smash your little girl. So You know, and you can't trust dudes to be good dudes. Like,
and
you
it's
really just
wild,
can't.
the contrast of like, you know, I slept with Mrs. So and so. It's like word versus like, you know, I slept with. When it's reversed,
Right?
When it's like the guy slept with the girls,
the
like,
girls have to teach you, like, you little
rape.
right?
Yeah, it was like, you know, I slept with Mrs. Aberlance.
I was mad that these women teachers are getting arrested. I'm like, what'd she do wrong? She had sex with a 16-year-old boy.
Yeah.
What'd she do wrong?
Listen to this. Listen how contrast and creepy this is. If a woman teacher kisses a boy on the lips, mwah, right, versus a girl student kissing. Both of these are unwanted. Kissing a male student on the lips, he's still getting in trouble. He's still, because it's like, why did you push her off?
I think now they both will. But now they both will probably should get in trouble.
Yeah. No, the guy teacher is getting in trouble.
The girl teacher should too. You said they're both unwarranted?
As in, like if I'm like this, and the girl comes and was like, I was like, what was that? And it's like the male teacher's like, what was that? It's like, bro, you got to know how to push her off, man. You got to know how to. You wanted it,
right? I was typing. Chaz, you should see the video, because when I first heard of the story, I said they're trying to fire another black teacher. But after I saw the video and heard him talking, that's when I flipped. Okay. I could be biased too, because I had a couple of teachers hit on me in high school, right? But that guy just gave me a cringe vibe. And that's the thing, because somebody had a chance to protect you and be cool to you and be respectful to you and teach you, like, yo, there's a safe dude, and they super failed you. And you should be hyper vigilant. Because it only takes a little window for dudes to be like, oh yeah, okay. You know what I mean? Yeah. Dudes will holler and keep going after you say no. You have to shoot them in the leg. They'll be like, oh, you just doing that because you love it, baby. All right, we're going to do another episode. So if you guys want to stick around, stick around. But you guys watching on YouTube, I thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Thank you for watching the live on the Lactose. But if you guys are still watching live, hang in there, because we'll do another episode.
Stick around. We're about to do another episode. We're going to change shirts like it was a different episode.
Change clothes and go.
Also, there's another thing I want to talk about. You want to do the wrap-up thing?
Oh, yeah. Well, do you want to save it for next episode, or you want to talk about it now?
No, the...
Oh, right. But you said something that you want to talk about.
Yeah, but it's kind of the same situation.
Okay.
It's about teachers.
Guess you have to watch next week.
Huh?
Yeah. I said, I guess they have to watch next week.
You want to stick around, or you want to wait till...
Well, let's give it to them. They can do it next week.
Okay.
All right.
Are you doing the
Yeah, we're going to do it.
Okay. But I don't know if you want me to tag on to the teacher situation.
No.
Okay.
No, let's save it for next episode.
Okay.
Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Lackaroni Chaz.
No. Check, please. Do you mind if I give them some more?
Yes, please.
A lot of laughs we cooking up in this podcast. Typing XD is high key the live stream. It's mostly positive conversations, except we tend to get darker than elbows and Wesley. This sort of popping like Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Mr. Chaz Rogers, Big Ready from Lansing. I'm like Toast, ENT. I guess we paying for the bill, so give us another check, please.
My mouth is dry as hell.
Yo, what is dry as hell?
My mouth.
My Jesus.
Well, how
Christ.
did you even hear that?
Dry as hell. I was like, go your mouth.
I was like, all right, thank y'all for watching. Peace.
I'm sorry. What's I log into? Dry.